Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Z10, also known as Liam.
I'm Kronos, the Z10 coach for Halo.
My name is Sika.
I'm Chick.
We're out here in Dallas Dreamhack. I'm a player for Z10. I play Halo professionally.
For Z10, I do think it's all going to be around game 3 and 4 though. But of course, before we get there, we've got to get started. Game 1, Solitude capture King of the Hill.
In a weak truck.
I'm playing for truck.
Free.
Got shots in Hill as well.
Is it?
Truck as well,
Is this one weak? Yes, one weak. Going in the lift, guys. He's going back to the rock.
Truck weak, 2 truck.
Truck going S2, versus 2 guys S2.
You will get double up.
Des choux, mais je sais pas
We know that. I agree. We know that we are gonna get double up and we stay alone. We can't play like that.
Camo is B-box, grappling top goal. He's grappling.
Cameras out.
Come kill top gold.
Batledge weak as well. Yeah. Two Batledge, got shots on buff.
Basement, and I got killed from all left arches, I think, I don't know. He's R1. Yes, repulse, he's going on sniper box. Sniper box sur ici. Sniper box sur ici now.
4 sur 4 to snipe, guys, yeah. And all trenches.
He's on our snipe box still, going our snipe, in our snipe now.
Flag jump.
He's on snipe,
He's gonna flag.
Over 3k, but sometimes it can be with the snipe.
In Z10's area now. Trippy's got the overshield. Z10 are just not going to be able to put anything together here. So much pressure applied by Trippy and Suppress hitting some shots as well. They're running out of time. They're not going to be able to get the job done. And FaZe Clan will get the clean sweep. 3 to the good against Z10.
We are seeing a very impressive FaZe Clan here at Friday at Dreamhack Dallas.
Go next, boys.
Cloud9, excuse me. But they have certainly looked like a team who is very much prepared to try and take on the top 2 here at HCS.
So first match is against FaZe. We actually played them last event at Arlington. We had them in 4 play as well. Ended up losing 3-0. The first time we played them, we were quite surprised because it felt like they were playing very safe. It was really hard to get any kills or any momentum out of them. So we kind of knew what we had to expect from them, but at the same time we didn't have any practice against them. So you can never fully expect what to do. The thing is, yeah, they came out really hot in our first series because I think they just played before as well on May stage against Cloud9, so they were already warmed up. And when we came here, we came out flat. It was really hard for us to get any kills, any cleanup. The whole series felt like we're actually looking for ghosts on the maps, like we're not able to get infos quickly enough for us to act on that. And yeah, that's why it felt like we're too slow. Also too scared, especially game 1 and 2. So our first game was Hill Solitude. We pretty much never had the opportunity to have a proper setup. If I'm correct, they had most of the camo. The only real opportunity we had was off the start when we actually got them 3 dead clean, maybe even 4. We had the camo shock and everything, but we couldn't make much out of it. And as soon as we broke the setup, we were never able to have a proper setup and fully time as we wanted to. Our breaks were messy as well, not organized, and we were getting picked up one by one as well. They were really good at catching us off guard, making themselves hard to find on the map. Then again, it's game 2 on Slayer Recharge. Yeah, Slayer Recharge. The problem is they got us 4 dead of the start. We had a really bad start. Of that, they get camo, they get shock and everything. They trap us in goal straight away by pushing long, which makes it a really hard situation. And the thing is, the call back then was to wait for the camo to go out, but I personally didn't agree. I felt like whenever they have camo, we should be making a play instead of waiting for them to do a mistake. I feel like we should be the one forcing them to do a mistake. And so we waited for them. Eventually, they push up with shock and camo. They get an open kill. Then they just swarm us in gold. We couldn't get a single trade. We go for it again, and they just keep on cycling us. And at some point, you realize you're 20 kills behind, and it's way too hard to come back against a team like FaZe when you're down this bad. So the problem is after game 2, we had a small talk and everything. saying that pretty much we are playing too scared. Also not playing good, but way too scared. Like we had to try things out. So game 3 is like Bomb Fortress. Bomb Fortress is a map where you kind of have to overextend like 24/7 to actually do anything. So we tried as much as possible to actually get some map control. It kind of worked out because map was like 1-0 for 10 minutes or something. So like we're actually keeping it close until the very end where they actually scored the second bomb. But beside that, the game was fairly close. We had opportunities, like one opportunity to plant the bomb. We had a few overshots as well, but couldn't like keep them alive to do anything with the bomb. It was like fairly closer, but definitely not enough for us to actually pull the win. Same thing again, very troublesome to kill. Never like picking 2 guys at once. They would like always shoot someone and make sure they're hiding from anyone else to not get traded. And we had like a lot of trouble with that.
The series of the day against Cloud9. The first one wasn't really good for us. We knew it would be hard against FaZe because it's a hard matchup for us, like for our team gameplay. But now we're pretty confident. We know we can bounce back, and we also have a lot of time to reset. We know what we have to do right now, and as a team and as a player, like as individual. So we should be good to win this series, to be honest. We also have like every start of Cloud9, every strat. That's what we did not have for FaZe because they picked the wrong side. But now we will be prepared more, like we will be more ready than the first series.
I think we do need lead, we think like gonna be door, whatever, on the left side. And like someone top tower.
So we picking up, we never know. Basically Falcated going flower, watching glass, and Sinisters. Surprised to do basically the same thing. Penguin going trunk, watch driveway for a sec, then going snipe, but to play for the loot guys.
Guy after that driveway, so we shoot the truck guy. Doesn't matter if you kill him or not. After one of the guys goes CR, plays the gold, the thrust, whatever the fuck. But if we get that free kill, the driveway guys can instantly go out. We still have you in glass holding the lane, and we can instantly play for Ghana.
I rather have a present.
So yeah, into Cloud9 series, game 1, Ball Street. Honestly struggling a bit to like remember all the game, but it was, in general, it was the same thing as the FaZe series. Lack of confidence, not moving well on the map, giving so many free kills, not leaving enough. I mean, basics Halo things that you have to, that you need to have to, if you want to perform and if you want to win a game. So yeah, tough lost game 1 on Old Streets, then into Slayer Solitude. Can't find a lot of good memories about this one as well. Still the same vibe, dude. Like both series, FaZe and Cloud9, at the end it's just lack of confidence, fear, not playing the game that we are supposed to play the game, or even like the way we play the game at all. So yeah, losing the Slayers, and then it was like we took a break after the Slayers. We took a break, like to just like a deep breath and just like to try to find something, and then so yeah, we basically said, yo, you know what? From this now, just try to enjoy as much as you can. It's just last map, so whatever happens, it happens. So yeah, we played like a bit with more freedom on the map and stuff. It was CTF Origin. We played with more freedom, but we were not thinking a lot on the map. So like there was like so many free space that we didn't check, or free situation. I mean, simple situation that we didn't understand well. And at least we played without pressure and stuff, but we played like it was matchmaking, kind of. So yes, at the end it was a loss as well.
Two pink, two top over. 1 minute 40 seconds left. Nice, Victor! Nice! Oh my god! For our series against Unreal Nightmare, the first game was Flag Aquarius. So basically it was just after we said that we needed to stop thinking that much, and that's what we did. So it was like we woke up, we played fast, we played confident, so we won this game 3-2. That was good, to be honest, and we were confident for the rest of the series. Then we played a Slayer Streets. We lost this map, I think because we because we weren't like confident like the first game. We tried to play like too slow when we could just have one at them. For example, we trapped them many times, but still we just waited them to make a mistake, and when we should have run at them and just push them, just playing aggressive. So we lost this map, and it was 1-1. Map 3 was Stronghold Recharge. It was a close game like the whole game. It was just about breaking setups and keeping setup every time. There wasn't like free cap and a momentum like that. So we won this game, but it was really close. Map 4 was Ball Like Fire. We outslayed them, I think, but still we wasn't efficient with the objective. So at some point we lost when we should have won. It's on us. So yeah, just just a problem of objective. And then we play for the last game of the series. We played Slayer Origin. The guys were pretty icy in this game because it was game 5. We could have finished top 16, but still they played their game. They played confident. We have good snipes. We were like we had good comms. We kept comms clear. That was good too. So we won the series 3-2 at the end.
Nice! Nice!
Demi-d'or ici.
Tiens-moi une sonne. Bien joué, Afin.
Right, so we're going into game 1 against Nemesis. I think it's the Life Fire King of the Hill. We have like pretty slow start. I think we go down like 3-0 at the start.
Yeah,
like completely
basics.
like
Just basics.
Yeah, like the first 2 hills I don't think we were playing at all. Yeah. But I feel like after we kind of started to get back into it, like especially when we got like it went like 3-1 and we got like control of the next hill as well. It's like maybe we can finish it back, but
I mean even like the third hill, like on A, we should have got it. Sadly we couldn't like get the break in time. We got the kills right after we got the hill, but if we had got this point before, it would have been 2-1. Then we get the hill in mud, the 4th point, it would have been a 2-2 game. Sadly we couldn't put that out, so it was a 3-1 lead for them, but still 3 minutes left on the clock, I'm pretty sure, so we're confident enough that we could bring this back. Fun fact, we did it several times against them online where we are down like 3-0, whether in scrims or tournaments in Europe, and we were able to come back 4-3. So we knew we could do it, but I guess we didn't.
No, we didn't. Yeah, no, we struggled. We struggled like past days. So it was like a bit too late to come back in this game, in my opinion. It was,
For sure.
try.
Yeah, I remember that's like on the top mid hill, which was like the 5th point. Like we couldn't get like a proper setup and try to like block both C and A. Like they always like spawn on A. I'm pretty sure in swarm A plat, and we couldn't like time properly at all when we actually wanted them to spawn on B. So it was very scrappy. We didn't win those 1v1s, and we ended up like losing 4-1.
What are you thinking?
For the first game, they're right. Like at some point we could have come back if we had a good a good atmosphere in the not in the team, but in our gameplay, in our playstyle team. Yeah, in our mind. But that's the reflection of the LAN. We couldn't come back this game at the end. Yeah.
So we couldn't come back, and you ended up taking that loss. Game 2.
Yeah. Slayer Aquarius. We had a pretty good start, to be honest, in T1.
Don't want to talk about this one.
We should have won.
Yeah, we had like a really comfortable lead. I think Syracuse almost 10 kills at some point.
10 kills?
Bro, we went up 6-0 at the start, perfect.
Well,
6-0 at the start.
What was the kill lead? No, but like the highest kill lead in the game.
I don't know the highest.
I don't know, but it was like
maybe
10 kills or something.
Yeah, 7 kills.
It was.
Really?
I mean.
Yeah, we had camo. We did everything good
well
at the start.
Yeah, we were for sure.
But somehow, at some point, like we couldn't kill anyone or finish anyone. Like,
a lot of kills were not cleaned up.
Yeah,
exactly.
The first half of the game, we were controlling like the map. We made them spawn where we wanted, and yeah, they just came back and we couldn't close the game.
As soon as they turn like the situation, and we are being in this situation where we're actually spawning free age and stuff and getting collapsed, we never know how to stay alive. We kept on running away from them and trying to leave, but like we just got split spawned every single time. Yeah, I remember our time where we were running P1 together.
It was already too late on the
time. Oh yeah, no, by far.
Like there was nothing we could do at this point. I feel like we have to force a trade, but they kept on like cycling us, like splitting us. And like even though we can do it to them, we don't know how to react when they're doing it to us. So they came back on the game. I still think if we did get those cleanup that we didn't get, we could have pulled out the win.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
What are you supposed to do in those situations when like you get trapped?
Honestly, it depends. It depends. Like everyone would not agree. Like I think it depends on the point of view of everyone. In this case, what we tried was to run away. Run away, like whenever we spawn fridge, we try like to run for P1 and get to the other fridge and everything. The thing is like, maybe it's better to actually force a trade as soon as possible when there's at least 2 of us. Maybe it could have worked out. In the end, like we didn't really know what to do. Like we had no game plan whatsoever for this type of situation. So like that's a lack of preparation for us, I think. That was mostly the issue.
It's either you play cringe, like you hide somewhere, but if you spawn on Aquarius fridge, like you kind of fucked at the end and you can't do anything. But if you spawn flag, maybe you can hide, be a bit weird and stuff, or even like try to sneak bottom mid or whatever. But we didn't have the timing to do it at all. Like every time we were like dying immediately.
I think the best thing actually someone can do when he spawns like isolated in the fridge or something, he needs to buy as much time as possible for his teammate that spawns after somewhere else, and to actually like give them some time to leave and go somewhere else on the map. The thing is like we died way too quickly every single time we spawned, so we didn't have any time of spawn to do something because our teammates were already dead. It was like that 24/7. I'm pretty sure like there was only 2 of us on the map at the same time halfway through the map, and only at the end it was getting a bit closer, but as we said, like we need to hit our shots. We didn't.
What was the score at the end on this map?
50-44 I think or something, no?
44-45.
Or 45, I think it was something like that, was pretty close.
I think it was 42 or something, 43.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
It's kind of insane to think about because we had the crazy at the start, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you said, I feel like once we were in a lead, I feel like that's a problem with our Slayers in general though, is like once we get in a lead, especially early game, we can never figure out a way to just keep trading it out. Like we just overextend, get like overconfident or something.
Try to do too many things at the same time that it's not working most of the time. Like,
H2's leads and spirals.
Yeah, we just took a break and we didn't talk that much. We just said like, yeah, we have to do something. We have to wake up, but
Yeah, I think at this point, to be fair, like we're kind of kind of stunned, if it makes sense, because like we should have pulled out that win, we didn't, and coming up is like ball recharge. It's definitely not one of our strongest game type. Like historically speaking, we've been losing this more than often against them. So obviously Slan is different and everything, but it's not like a game type we're going in confident. Specifically, especially because like the last ball game we played, that was a loss against Envor's team, and it was very scrappy. So personally, I knew that we are not like on point when it came to oddball. So yeah, I definitely wanted myself to be surprised by what I was gonna see in the game, because like logically speaking, I was not expecting anything special from us at this point. Like I still wanted us to come back in a way, but like if I had to use my logic, I knew that it was not the map where I would actually come back. It's sad to say, but like it's just the result of the weekend basically. Like we can't expect us to play amazing all of a sudden on one of our weakest game type when we've been playing it wrong. I felt like for the first 2 days. So yeah, ball recharge. It's kind of complicated because we wanted to do a start that would surprise them, problem being that we play them 2 times a week all year long. So it's easy to make some strats and everything when you play NA teams because they don't really know you, but like we know each other by heart, so like they did something unexpected, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know what they did at the start.
I mean, SLG went glass, I think Tum did his basic things going back side-o.
Yeah.
And Mike was stacks, I think, no?
I can't remember. I just remember being lasered by Wutum backside. Yeah. I tried to get out. Like
just know when instead of going goal BR, he went glass. He went like Hatik and stuff.
Yeah. So they didn't change much things, but still tweaked a few things out. I think. Did we get Kemo? No. The first one, like of the start.
Probably not, bro. Let's be real.
No, but like nobody remembers.
It was up for a long time.
Camo was down. Camo was down. Camo was down.
It was for a long time. I think at the end.
They got it at the end.
They got it. It was traded or something, no?
They got it.
I think they got it. It might have just been burned after, but it was up for a while. Yeah, it took a while before. I think we had like a fight and a half before Camo actually got picked up.
So it was kind of a stalemate for a while after the start. Nobody was really picking up the ball. I think first round was not close at all, if I remember.
No.
Like first round was actually not close at all.
First round.
Couldn't break their setup, couldn't field.
First round, like, yeah, we put 10-20 seconds max.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, I remember first round they kept on running away from us. Like, they were really good at like holding the ball in A, doing rotates through C and everything. I think the biggest difference between us and them were that they're actually good at like keeping the setup alive, and if they're gonna die, they're rotating it away. Whenever we had a setup, it's either we hold the setup for 100 seconds or we die early and we play it. Like there was no rotate whatsoever from us, and I think they're way better at us than at like rotating the ball around, like creating space. Like the few times we had a setup, like on the second round, it was way closer, but the few times we had a setup actually, we didn't make any space for the ball guy to actually play for. Like we knew the push is coming, but we are still waiting for it.
Yeah. That was the main thing all weekends, just waiting on them to come on us, and got surprised every time. That was the main thing every time.
Yeah, like it's like waiting, hoping for people to make mistakes rather than try to force them into making mistakes. And I think that's 2 different things. Because it just shows a lack of confidence on our end, I feel like, whenever we are hoping that they would make mistakes instead of like being the one making the plays. And it was just the same thing, like Nemesis are known to be confident when they play, trying to play very aggressive and stuff, and we're just like on the receiving end, on top of like not winning those important 1v1s. There were a few unfortunate situations at the end of like the second round where we couldn't clean up like multiple peoples, and that could have been possibly a way for us to actually win the second round if we got those few kills. Same as game 2, to be honest. Like those few cleanups, like those few shots we are not hitting, are making a lot of difference. Just like nothing too surprising. I think like we knew that we kind of didn't deserve to beat Nemesis playing the way we played before.
Yeah, at this point it was like just survive as long as we can.
Yeah, like
it was.
Like
it's tough to say.
It's depressing. Yeah, it's depressing to say that, but you can't.
So bad to say it.
Like you can't like show that level during the weekend and expect to beat a team like Nemesis that is currently top 6 and beat Optic the last event and everything, playing very well on top of a game. Like we have to be special to beat them. Like the few times we actually beat them online, we had to play extra special. It couldn't translate to LAN at all, so like we knew it was gonna be a really hard match, and it just shows, yeah. So basically, like I think the common idea here is that we didn't play Halo, which is sad because we are paid to play Halo, but we didn't play Halo at all. Like we were playing another game. I don't know what that was, but it was not Halo.
And it was maybe Halo 3 or something like this.
Yeah, but like the thing,
Halo game
the thing is like nobody,
style.
like we didn't enjoy ourselves the way we played it. Like we want to play Halo in a way that we enjoy ourselves, in a way that we can actually put pressure on the enemy team. We want to be able to like force those gunfights, try to make opportunities, create space and everything. We felt like we didn't play on the same page at all. It was just like, as I said before, like ideologies that were different. Some of us want to play slower on different like situations. Some of us want to play it faster. And I feel like at some point you need to be on the same page, especially at that level. Like you can't be a team if you can't agree on what you have to do. Like, that's impossible. You can't play against FaZe, you can't play against Nemesis, teams like that, expecting to win if you can't even agree with your own team. Like, how can you like predict the enemy team moves if you can't even predict your own teammate moves? Like, it's literally impossible. So like the best way, like the lesson that we have to learn from this event is that never again, pretty much never again, we must avoid these scenarios at all costs. It's not about the result itself, it's about the way we played. It's about the way we are viewing the game. I don't mind losing, I don't mind getting shit on, as long as we play our game. Like, that's the thing. I don't mind losing if we try to win. That's fine. Like sometimes you're gonna win, sometimes you're gonna lose. There are great teams that lost in the past, but at least we played their games. And they can look back at it saying, okay, maybe they lost, but maybe it's because they lost a few 1v1s. It's not because they played it poorly. You know what I mean? Like, we can't say the same. We lost because we played the game bad. It's not only because of the 1v1s. So we have to find a way for us to be on the same page, try to find a play style that really suits like all of us, and make sure that, yeah, I think that's the best way for us to actually be more consistent. Just find ourselves a real, what can you say, identity in a way. We don't have an identity yet. We have to find something in common that makes us play well together, and so far we haven't found it. I know like the result is very disappointing to like all the fans in Europe, for Z10 Tenacity as well as an org, because they've been amazing to us, and most importantly for ourselves as well, because that's what we do for a living, that's what we play for every day, that's what we practice for. And even if it didn't show, we still practice for it. We had like a bootcamp, thankfully to the Halo community, to Clutch Academy and stuff. We couldn't make anything from that bootcamp, sadly. We had like some practice in Europe as well. We can't even use the excuse of saying we have a lack of practice in Europe because Nemesis didn't bootcamp for that LAN and still played very well. So like that one is on us. Like we did everything outside of the game we could to actually play well. It was not enough. So at this point we have to change something.